Pay attention! SpaceX just pulled off the first private lunar flyby, and nobody saw the market crash coming. It all began in early May 2024, when billionaire explorer Yusaku Maezawa announced his dear friend ticket for a trip around the moon. NASA had already cleared SpaceX's Starship for lunar missions, but this was the first time paying customers would actually leave Earth's orbit. The launch lifted off on June 27, 2024, from Boca Chica, carrying 3 tourists and a handful of scientific payloads. Within minutes, Starship's massive booster separated, and the spacecraft entered a 24-hour translunar injection orbit. But here's where it gets crazy: the crew will swing around the moon at 3,600 miles per hour, completing a full flyby without ever landing. During the 6-day journey, they will film the far side of the moon in ultra-high definition, data that will be streamed live to schools worldwide. And that's not even the biggest part. SpaceX is already selling the next 100 seats, pricing each at roughly $150 million, a price that forces investors to rethink the economics of low Earth orbit rides. The ripple effect hit the satellite insurance market. Premiums dropped 12% overnight because insurers now see lunar tourism as a lower risk, high visibility venture. Meanwhile, traditional launch providers like United Launch Alliance reported a 20% dip in booked missions for the next quarter, fearing they'll lose their gateway to space niche. Even the European Space Agency announced a partnership with SpaceX to hitch a climate monitoring payload on the next private lunar flyby, proving that scientific and commercial goals are now inseparable. So what does this mean for the rest of us? It flips the space economy upside down, turning the moon from a distant dream into a roadside attraction for the ultra-wealthy, while simultaneously driving down costs for everyone else. The last part is what nobody saw coming. A new class of lunar orbit hotels is already being drafted, promising overnight stays in orbiting habitats that dock with Starship's second stage. If you want to see what happens next, subscribe.